All right, I need to let you in on a little secret. Just between you and me, I've been procrastinating. I didn't want to do this video for Faith and Democracy on immigration because I don't want to think about it. I have this garden I built in my front yard, and when I sit here, I don't have to think about all the terrible things going on in the world. I get to just enjoy what's going on around me. My name's Matt Braddock. I'm the senior minister at Christ Congregational Church in Silver Spring, Maryland. I'll let you in on something else. As soon as I started this video, my neighbor started coming out and making all kinds of noise. Across the street, a family from India is renovating their home. Over there, a Nigerian family just came back from Costco. I have neighbors from Guatemala, Honduras, Ethiopia. I am the parent of adopted immigrant children from Ethiopia. And we're all here trying to live our lives, building this network of community, trying to raise our families and be good to one another and have a healthy, thriving community. So when I'm here, I don't have to think about issues like the 8,000 plus people who've been bused here from other states like Texas and dropped off in Washington, D.C. You know what the biggest need is right now, I hear? Shoes. Can you imagine leaving your home country, a place like Venezuela, where there is crushing poverty, where there's joblessness, huge inflation, political corruption and persecution, coming to the southern border of the United States after months of travel looking for a better life, perhaps looking for asylum. And then someone puts you on a bus to a destination unknown, perhaps, as a political stunt. You become a pawn, and when you arrive, you don't even have good shoes. I don't want to think about it. I'm actually tempted to cave in and do nothing. And I know that's not the best thing. Most of us feel badly when we do that. So how can we change direction? How do we find the mercy and empathy and courage we need to repair us and help us do better? You see, my faith challenges me to wrestle with my place in an us that needs new life. Each of us inhabits webs of injustice that cry out for mercy. Do we enjoy safety because we remain silent while our neighbors suffer, whether they're next door or in our community or on the other side of the world? When I stop and think about the systems that we inhabit, I shudder, because our systems are laced with the poison of injustice and selfishness. So if we're going to follow Jesus, this Jesus who blessed the meek, this Jesus who lives with the most vulnerable, then I think we might start by looking for Jesus where the most vulnerable are. And maybe that's the back of a bus that's just arrived here from Texas with families who are migrants. Maybe that's where we see and hear Jesus and pick up this invitation to drop everything and follow. Because if we're going to follow Jesus, we need to be ready to radically expand our sense of responsibility. And part of that responsibility, of course, is to vote. I don't know how to solve these issues. We know how complicated immigration is. But I know when it comes to my vote, I'm going to be voting for those who support those who are most vulnerable around us and those who need to have their rights protected. I'll be voting to support the rights of the LGBTQ plus community. I'll be voting to support the rights of women and racial justice. And I'll be voting to support those who honor the dignity and human rights of migrants. I hope when you go to the polls, you'll be able to bring your faith values there as well and vote with courage and urgency and responsibility.